to sit by the fire and watch some nice holiday movies this year, so I asked my Discord to give me a bunch of holiday or winter-themed movies, and I would pick 31 at random and review them. I'm not a movie reviewer, just a fish that likes watching movies, and these are just my fishy opinions. And next is... oh, cool, I remember loving this movie. Shout out to Bookworm for the rec. It's safe to say this was another movie I didn't really remember a whole lot about. I remember watching it back in the day, and I remember when everyone shipped Jack Frost and Elsa from Frozen, but I didn't really remember the plot, and I'm pretty happy to say this movie still holds up. Directed by Peter Ramsey in 2012, Rise of the Guardians is about Jack Frost, a trickster of an entity that controls the winter. However, things change when a group known as the Guardians, made up of Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, and Sandman, kidnap him and tell him he's been chosen by the Man in the Moon to be a guardian to stop the evil entity known as Pitch Black, or the Boogeyman. Pitch is trying to make sure the Guardians lose all their power, and do this by making every kid in the world no longer believe in them. This movie was good. The animation is really nice, and I mean downright beautiful at points. I don't have any negative notes to say, just really some of the character designs for minor characters can be a bit squished at times, like some of their faces, but I think that's a stylistic choice more than anything. I kind of wish the movie did a little more world building. I know we're in a bit of a time schedule, but I really think it could have benefited from it. The characters are a lot of fun. Jack is a pretty cool main character, and I know quite a few people who crushed on him hard. I may or may not have been one of them. Santa or North is a lot of fun and a pretty cool take on Santa Claus. I like how they still made him jolly while being tough. It may be a silly thing to think about, but I see so many tough Santas forgo the jolliness. I love the concept of the different domains of the Guardians. It's cool seeing how they get around the world and work. A lot of the Tooth Fairy scenes actually led me to my favorite moments, like when they were all competing for getting the teeth, and the hummingbird style fairy idea for her design is genius. I love the character design so much. I also do love the concept of Pitch. I know he's not supposed to be the good guy, but there's also something so disturbing about being forgotten. I can't help but pity him a bit. The only thing that holds back this movie for me is that I kind of want more or less, ironically. The movie is good, but it's juggling a lot. Some of the characters don't get as much development as others, and certain parts of the story are kind of rushed. One of the solutions to this might actually be to remove some of the story for a tighter narrative, but it's hard to pinpoint which plot would actually be good to remove. The other idea would be to expand the movie, but that can be hard since the movie is already pushing an hour 30 minutes. It could run the risk of making the movie feel too long. Rise of the Guardians, regardless, is a good movie, and for that, I'm giving it a jingle all the way.